Hello. Welcome to RoboPie. Robotics. Perceptrons. Semantic AI. Conceptual RI.
Okay, we're going to try this again. I've been doing this video over and over and over again. It's terrible. This is a very complicated topic, so what I found was that I end up making it like a 3-hour long video that's very, very boring. So I'm going to try to cut this one down by getting right to the point. So fasten your seatbelt and here we go. We're going to create a brand new a brand new dictionary, a brand new language. So we want to open up the home folder and open up eSpeak data. All these are dictionary files. Anything that's underscore dict is a dictionary file. So all these are dictionary files, and the one we've been using is this endict, English Language Dictionary. And this English Language Dictionary is created by compiling two other files, en rules file and an en list file. And we can find those files, open another window, and open the ES files folder that we had downloaded before, open the ES source folder, and open this dict source folder. Here's where all the lists and rules are for every language. We're going to create a brand new language called AI, for artificial intelligence, AI dict. And notice over here in the eSpeak data, we have AF, AN, AS, AZ, and that's it. There is no AI. So we're going to create one now. We're going to make an AI language. Now, in order to do that, I want to come back over here to the eSpeak data folder, and I want to go in here and I want to create a new folder. And let's call this AI. Just call it AI. There's the AI folder. And we're going to want to open that folder. And now we come over here to the dict source, which you should have open now. And we're going to find the English language rules. That would be EN. Here it is. EN list and EN rules. I'm going to grab both of them, EN list and EN rules, and drag them over to this window and hold down the control key to copy them. You don't want to move them over, you want to copy them over. So you have them over here in our AI directory. And now we can close out the dict source. We don't need that anymore. And now we want to rename these to AI list, okay, and AI rules. Make sure you leave the underscores, not A1, AI underscore rules. So we have AI underscore list, AI underscore rules. That's the new language we're creating. Now we can go up one directory. That brings us back into the eSpeak data directory. Let's go to voices. We need to create a voice. I'm going to use Alicia. You can use anything you want, but whatever you use, you have to change the language to AI. The language has to be AI instead of EN. Okay? And you make sure you only do it to this one voice. Well, you can do it to as many voices as you want, but you have to compile the dictionary using a voice name, and that will point to this AI language. We're still going to continue to use the English US phonemes, and if you're using an umbrella voice, you'll use the US phoneme translations here. So you could just duplicate this one if you want. The file name is Alicia, and the voice name is also Alicia. I'm going to save this and close it. So Alicia is the voice I'm going to use. These other ones won't work because they're all in English. This is the only one that's in AI. Okay, now AI is going to be English, but we're calling it AI. Now we want to go back up one directory, that would eSpeak data directory, the one that has all the dictionaries in it, and we're going to compile our AI list and rules into a new dictionary. And when we do this, we'll have a new AI dict. Okay, so to do this, we have to be in this AI directory where this AI list and AI rules are. Click on Tools, Open Current Folder in Terminal. That gets you to eSpeak Data AI. We're in that folder. And now we can compile it. eSpeak compile equals, and we have to give it a voice name, Alicia. That voice has to point to the language AI, and it does. We go enter. Okay. It says it cannot read the dictionary file AI dict. Well, of course it can't read it. We're just now creating it. Using phoneme table English-US, we told it to do that in the voice file. And it compiled the AI list and the AI rules. It compiled our two text files. And when it compiled them, it actually created this AI dict. And we can see that by going back to the AI directory, go up one, that'll take us to eSpeak data, and we should see an AI dictionary right here. We did it. Okay, so that's how you create a brand new dictionary. Now this dictionary is exactly the same as the English dictionary because that's what we copied. We copied the source files for that. But it's not the same one. It's a different EN dictionary still in here. This is the AI dict. Okay? Just to make sure it works, do eSpeak -v Alicia. By the way, this voice would not have worked before we compiled this dictionary because it wouldn't find it. Hello world. Hello world. It should work now.
Hello world.
It works. So everything works. So there we go. We've created a new language called AI, but it's really just English. But the reason we did this is so that we can mess with this language now. Let's go back to this directory, the AI directory we just created with the AI list and AI rules file in here. And we want to click. We're not going to mess with the rules. That's too complicated. We're just going to mess with the list file. Click on the list file and open it. And what I want to do now is select all of it and delete it. Yep, that's right. We're deleting it. Deleting everything that was in it. And we're going to give it 2 forward slashes, which means that's a comment line. And we're going to call it My AI Dictionary and give it an enter, a return character. So that's all it has, one line and a return character. File. Don't save it. Whew, almost saved it. Don't save it. This is a little quirky thing here. You can't save it. You have to save it as. And you have to go down here where it says character coding, current local UTF-8. That will not work. You have to click this down arrow and choose UTF-8. UTF-8 is different from the local one. So you have to always do that. Every time you get in here, you have to do it. Just don't forget. Save it. Overwrite the file, yes. And then close it out. And now we need to recompile it. Well, we already have it open, don't we? No, yes, we do. Excuse me. eSpeak Data AI. We're in the AI folder. We can recompile it. I think we can just do a couple up arrows there. eSpeak compile Alicia. Using phonemes. See, this time it didn't tell us it couldn't find the dictionary because it did. We already created it. And it recompiled it now with an empty list file. Will it still work? Here it is. eSpeak-V Alicia Hello World.
Hello world.
See, it still works because it's using the rules file to make the voice. Okay. So now we did it. We created a new language and we emptied the list file. The rules file, you can look at it if you want. It's just a bunch of rules. I don't even know how it works, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just real complicated. I wish I could find good tutorials on this stuff. But that it uses the rules to decide how to make phonemes for words, and it uses the list. If there's words in the list, it'll use it. So there. Now we're going to go into Code OS. Python. We're going to go into Python and mess with this stuff after I take a short break. Okay, now we're going into Python and we're going to take a look at our new dictionary. These first 4 lines, I took away all the comments, but these are the same thing we've been using before, so there's no need for me to go over that again. We created that eSpeak class and the files class. We need a file name. We're going to look at our dictionary. We're going to import the lines of our brand new dictionary. So to get this address, which may be different on your computer, you only want it up to there, you're going to go to your AI directory. No. Where do we go? eSpeak Data. We go to eSpeak Data directory. Yeah, we do go to the AI. We're looking for this list file. And we don't want to open that file, though. We want to get the address here, copy it, bring it over, and put it right in here. If I paste that, it shouldn't make any difference at all because I just did it a minute ago. Then that's how you get that address. And then you put another slash and you put AI list, because that's the file we want to read. And then we call our file class with that file name. And then we call fcread to get the lines that are in that file. Now, we just emptied that file out and put 1 comment in, so we're expecting to get 1 comment. If you did not empty that list out, you may end up exploding your Raspberry Pi here because you're going to get like a gazillion lines coming in. So let's just run this much of the file and see what happens. There it is. Line number 0 is a comment. My AI dictionary. That's all that's in there right now because we deleted everything else. Now we come down here where I had all this commented out. We're going to do this now. We want to do create an object, ES, equals eSpeak, and we need to make it the name of the voice file. In my case, it was Alicia. If you're using a different voice file name, that you put the name of your voice file in there. Speech equals my name is Alicia. You could put whatever you want in there. And then we're going to say the speech. We're going to call eSpeak and say the speech. And then we're going to call the phonemes, and we're going to print the capital X. The capital X phonemes. And we're going to get the result and print them out. So let's run it again. Let's run this and see if it does this.
My name is Alicia.
Okay. It printed this out. And notice over here we have it translated my, because it's not in the dictionary, so it had to translate it by these rules using the rules file. Translated the word name here. Translated the word is here. Does a pretty good job at translating. I don't know why it translates this I here. That's part of that is, I guess. I don't know what the heck that is. But then it translates Alicia. And then it gives you here, my name is Alicia, is the final result. Now let's run this one more time with the lowercase x. Just run the lowercase x and then run it.
My name is Alicia.
Okay, when we do that, we just get the phonemes themselves. So let's copy these phonemes. Copy. And now, let's go back to our AI directory. And let's open up AI list. And let's paste these phonemes in here. And now, this is my name is Alicia. Okay. And what we can do is actually put the words in my. You can use a tab. Home. Name. Tab. Home. Is. Tab. And home. Alicia. It should be a tab, I guess. Okay, now we have a dictionary with 4 words in it. The words are on this side, and these are the phonemes. We got the phonemes right from the program. Now, let's save this, but remember, you can't save it. You have to do save as. You have to come down and change this to UTF-8 and save it. And say yes, overwrite it. And then close it out. And then while you're in this AI directory, you go to Tools, Open Current Folder in Terminal, and then I think we can use up arrow here, eSpeak -- compile equals Alicia, and there, we recompiled our dictionary. They do this every time, by the way, so get used to that. May as well just close this window down, leave it open. Okay, back to the Python program. And now what we're going to do is put the uppercase X back in. Uppercase. Shift X. And then we're going to run the program again.
My name is Alicia.
Now, even though we're using the uppercase X, it's no longer looking these words up and translating them. It found these words in our dictionary. And here's our dictionary. Our dictionary was printed out. Our dictionary has 6 lines, 0 through 5, has these words in it and these phonemes. So every time we run this program, we get a look at our dictionary, and it tells us that it found all the words. And it gives us these phonemes. I'm just showing you how this thing works. There's nothing super great about this. It's just how it works. It is super great if you really, if you want to get into using these dictionaries. Let's try something else. Let's try yesterday. Let's do this. Yesterday, my name was Alicia. Yesterday, my name was Alicia, and we're going to use a lowercase a here. You'll see why later. Period. Okay, yesterday my name was Alicia. Let's try that.
Yesterday my name was Alicia.
Okay, notice that yesterday was not in our dictionary, and neither was the word was. So, let's now use the lowercase x. It's a little easier to use the lowercase x. Run the program again.
Yesterday my name was Alicia.
Okay, the reason it's easier to use lowercase x is because we get the phonemes all there on one line. Say copy those phonemes, go back over to our dictionary, open it up, and let's just paste these phonemes in here. This is the word yesterday, and this is the word was. Okay, so let's do yesterday. I'm putting these words in just so they're here. And, did I do that right? Yeah. And was. And this way it can find these words again. I'm going to move Alicia to the bottom of the list and put these other words up there. And now it'll find all these words. And we have Alicia here. Now, something I'd like to show you. This is a 3-syllable word, Alicia. We can actually give it rules. We can give it a $2. We can give it either a 1, a 2, or a 3 here. The letter we give it is going to correspond with the syllable. This is a 3-syllable word, Alicia. If we give it a 1, it will accent the first syllable. If we give it a 2, it'll accent the second syllable. If we give it a 3, it'll accent the third syllable. I'm going to give it a 2 because I like it to accent Lee. Alicia. My name is Alicia. And that's all we're going to do for right now. So let's go ahead and save this. Remember, you can't save it. You have to go to Save As and come down here and mess around with this thing. And save it, and then overwrite it, and then close it out, and then go in the directory. We already have the terminal open in that directory. Up arrow, enter, it'll recompile it for us. And close these. Don't close them, just put them down. Back to the back here. Python.
Yesterday my name was Alicia.
Okay. Now we see our new dictionary. I always have a bunch of lines down there because I have a bunch of carriage returns at the end. But we see our new dictionary. I'm having trouble here. Let's do the uppercase X. And do it again.
Yesterday my name was Alicia.
And if we look at that, we can see that it found everything. It found everything in the dictionary. It not only found everything, but it even told us that it used that 2 there, that rule change. I don't know if you could tell. You'd actually have to be doing this yourself try a 1, try a 2, and try a 3, and you'll hear how she pronounces Alicia. Alicia, 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 whichever one you use there. Next thing I want to do, I'm going to say, yesterday my name was Alicia, and I'm going to do this. Today my name is Alicia. Oops, got to spell it right. Okay, notice that in the first sentence I used a lowercase a, and in the second sentence I used an uppercase A for Alicia. Now we're going to go and modify the dictionary again. Go modify the dictionary. We're going to add another command here. We're going to say $capital. And then what that $capital is saying, it's telling us if the word is capitalized, not in the dictionary here, but in the sentence. If it's capitalized in the sentence, it's going to use this translation right here. And if it's not capitalized, it's going to use this translation. And we're going to make this one equal to name. It's going to be the same as name. Copy. Paste. Alicia is going to come out and say name. The other thing you might want to know, every time it goes through this dictionary list, it starts from the bottom and goes up. I don't know why they did that, but it starts at the bottom and it goes up. And it uses the first thing that works. So if you have Alicia with a capital A, it will use this pronunciation because it catches that first. If you use Alicia with a lowercase a, it will use name. It will say name. Instead of saying Alicia, it will say name. Okay? I'm going to get rid of some of these carriage returns, so we only have one. File save? No! Save as. Come down here and fool around. Say yes. Say overwrite. Close it. Compile it. Make sure you're in the right directory when you compile this. We just recompiled it again. Probably should be clearing the screen here. Let's do that right now. CLEAR. Good. That'll be clear for the next time. Okay, we're back in Python. What do we want to do? We want to say, we want to do this now. Listen, yesterday my name was name. She's going to say name when she comes to this word. Today my name is Alicia. She's going to say Alicia when she gets there. So let's run it. See if that's what happens.
Yesterday my name was name. Today my name is Alicia.
See? Because if it's a lowercase Alicia, she'll say name. If it's an uppercase Alicia, even though it's not uppercase in the dictionary, it has this capital rule. If the word is capitalized, it's going to use this pronunciation. So I'm just showing you what can be done. This doesn't, I mean, there's no reason why you'd want to do this particular thing, but just showing you how these things work. These are called flags or rules that you can put in there. And so we have words, phonemes, and then flags. And you can have a bunch of flags, whatever flags you need to control things. And notice it found everything. Wait, it didn't find everything. What had to translate today? Because I didn't put today in the dictionary. Okay, so anyway, that's how that works. What did we want to do? Oh, okay, I want to try one more thing here. Let me just go back to saying my name is Alicia. It doesn't matter whether you capitalize my or not, because we didn't tell it anything special about that.
My name is Alicia.
She's actually doing a very good job at saying Alicia. But let's pretend that she wasn't.
My name is Alicia.
Okay, let's pretend she wasn't. Let's pretend it wasn't very good. And let's open eSpeak Edit. That's why we're pretending, because I want to show you how to run eSpeak Edit. eSpeak Edit. We're going to type in Alicia. That's not how you spell Alicia. Yes, it is. Oh, Alicia. Okay. Now, click on this translate button at the bottom. It gave me name because that's what I told it. If it's a lowercase, it gives me name. Okay, translate it. Okay, it gives me the phonemes that are in this dictionary. By the way, you had to select a voice, and the voice you had to select was Alicia. I think I did that already, but maybe that's why it didn't need to be done again. You have to select the correct voice. Make sure you did that. Select the right voice. Select the voice we're working with. Alicia, translate and speak.
Alicia. Alicia.
Okay, she's saying Alicia. I want her to say Alicia with more ease. Alicia. Translate it. Yep, translate it first.
Alicia. Alicia.
And I also want her to change the beginning A a little bit. So I'm going to put an H after the beginning A, so it's more like ah. Translate it first. Notice it uses a capital A here now. That's because I put that AH in there.
Alicia. Alicia. Alicia.
So you can fiddle with words. Some words are really bad and you really can correct them a lot. This one here, I'm just doing very small finesse things on it. Copy this. Notice up here I have it spelled A-H-L-E-E-S-H-A. That's not, we don't want to have to spell Alicia like that. We want to spell Alicia normally, but we want to use these phonemes. So we copy these phonemes that we just created, and we can close this EX. This is the last time you're going to see eSpeak Edit for right now. And we go back to our dictionary, AI list, and we just replace these with our new phonemes. And then we say file save. No, we don't. We say file save as. We go down here and fool around. Save. Yes, overwrite it. Close this out. You would be doing all that. Python would be doing all of this eventually. Okay, then we have to recompile it. Up arrow again. Enter. There it is, recompiled. Back over to Python. What are we doing? We're running it.
My name is Alicia.
Okay. And now she's using these new phonemes we just put in there. I actually do like the way she says that better, but it's very, very slight. Oop, be up there.
My name is Alicia.
Okay, so that's really about all I have to offer you right now. This, like I say, there's so much more to this, and I just can't get into everything. But this will give you an idea of how you do it and whether it's finding it in the dictionary or not. And you can, if you don't like the way it's saying name, you can go into eSpeak Edit, type in name, translate, speak.
Name.
And if you want to change it, you can mess with it here. The best way to mess with these, instead of trying to figure out what phonemes it is, do it up here. Maybe you want to, I don't know what that would sound like. That doesn't sound any different.
Name.
Name. There, I put a space between there.
Name me.
Name me. That's two different words, but sometimes you can do that, and then when you put these phonemes in the dictionary, just take that space out of there, and that makes it back into one word. But anyway, you can mess with things in eSpeak Edit
name,
and get them the way you want them to sound, and then you can copy these phonemes here and put them in your dictionary. So this is one way that you can use eSpeak Edit. Let's try this. Oh, is it two S's? Establishmentarianism. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Whoa.
anti-disestablishmentarianism,
Okay, and if you do this, just do this, anti-dis, oh, I forgot the H there, my fault. Disestablishmentarianism, I don't know what that'll sound like.
anti-disestablishmentarianism, anti-disestablishmentarianism,
And then you can take this whole thing and copy it and put it in your dictionary. And if there's any spaces between stuff, just take those spaces out and that'll be all one word, all one thing. So you can, any word you want to make, and you can mess with it here. So anyway, if that makes any sense to you, more power to you. If it doesn't make any sense, just go away and do something else. That's all I know to tell you. So there you go. I'm done with this for now. So I think I'm going to move on with my AI project and forget about this eSpeak thing for a while. Okay, we're done. See you next time. Okay, there's one thing I forgot to tell you that's probably important. If you open ES files, go to ES source, open up docs, and look at dictionary HTML, this is the same thing that you would find on the SourceForge website document. Text to phoneme translations. And this just tells you everything about, tells you about the rules in the list file and how to compile them into a dictionary. It doesn't tell you how, but it tells you to compile them. And then it has phoneme names. It has some information here about kinds of phonemes you can use. These are what they call utility phonemes. These are not actual phonemes. These are like stresses and pauses, indicate boundaries and stuff. Then you have the pronunciation rules, and this tells you all about what's in that rules file and how they work. Although I have read through these, and even though it's quite a lot of stuff in there, it doesn't really tell you exactly how to use this. I would love to find a tutorial on how to do that. And then down here, it talks about the pronunciation dictionary list. That's the one we were working with. It shows you here the word, and then there's a phoneme string, and then there are flags. And that's what I was talking about in the video. And you can read through this, and it tells you all about how these flags are being used, what flags you can use. These are the ones where you stress the syllables. If you have a 3-syllable word, you can stress either first, second, or third syllable. Or if you have a 7-syllable word, you can stress any syllable and so forth. It only goes up to 7 syllables. That'd be a long word. And then it has all these. You can put a pause. If you put this after your word, it'll put a pause before the word in your sentence. This is the one we used, capital. It changes the pronunciation based on whether or not the word is capitalized. and so on. There's these down here. I'm really interested in learning about these. Uh, Pronunciate it this way if it's a verb. Pronunciate it this way if it's a noun. Pronunciate it this way if it's past tense, and so on. These are very interesting, but I haven't figured out how to use them. I've been trying, and they don't seem to do anything. But so I would love to learn how to use these myself. Can't find a tutorial on this stuff. So anyway, it gives you all these rules and number characters. There's special rules for numbers and so on. So you have all. So you can read through this dictionary HTML and see what you can glean out of it. If you can figure out how to use these nouns and verbs and how it knows what a noun is and what a verb is. I would love to learn about those, but I don't. There's just not enough information in this paper. So anyway, figured I better include that. You go to that dictionary HTML. I didn't read all of these. There might be something else in here. Doc Docked index HTML. See what this is. Oh, this is the original foamy tables. I don't think that would do. Intonation. The eSpeak library API. That might have some kind of information. This is the actual program, I think. I might have to go through this to figure out how those nouns and stuff work. Well, I don't want to getting off sidetracked here. This is the whole code here. So anyway, you can if you can find out how to use those nouns and verbs and stuff, it would be kind of cool. I don't know how to do it. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so that's it. I'm done.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And if you can help, please support the channel. Thank you.